During successful moments, friends will know you. But during problems, during misfortunes, during challenges, that's when you'll come to know your real friends. And I'm very sure they can't exceed three. You are really very lucky if they exceed three. And I don't mean this fraternity of jokers, hypocrites, and disloyal people. Those are not real friends. What I mean, a great friend is a kind of person you can call in the middle of the night and be like, hey, you, I'm in the middle of the problem, and they will stop whatever they are doing to show up into your crisis to see like they have helped you. Those are the kind of friends that I mean. And I repeat again, they can't exceed three. If you have more than three, you are truly very lucky. And if you have such kind of people around your life, please swallow your pride, swallow your ego, keep them around you. Because by time and chances, something will happen and you will need them. So, stop pleasing everybody around your life. Know how to deal with people. Stop treating people with the same level. Like you all have general friends into your life. You have to trust your life with someone. Like have a close friends who you can talk to, who you can help, and they can help you back. Each day, you have a circle of friends that you communicate with, that you talk with them most of your time. Okay? And even you come to find like in the WhatsApp, you've pinned their chat. Like these are the kind of people in case anything happens to your life, you update them the first. Okay? And you come to find like you've gotten a job, you've moved from one level into another. Do you know some of these friends, they will hate you? Because that you have started making moves, you've started getting yourself into realization. And what happened next? You decide to get married. And at that point also, some they start hating you. They are hating you because you have started accomplishing things. You say you'll do something and actually you do the thing. And to that point, you'll come to find like some friends they will start showing their true color, and that is when you'll know who your friends are. So stop pleasing everybody around your life. I cannot please everybody around my life. I know the place where I put each one of them. I have levels where I put them. I can please only the people who are loyal to me, my family members, the close friends of mine, those who have paid the price of being loyal. Because what I understand, love is unconditional. You love without conditions. But trust is conditional. I have to see something in you, and from there I will trust you. Like you have to meet a certain condition for trust to happen. Without that being said, let's get to the video of the day. Today we are going to discuss about a very crucial topic. It's about 7 moves you must make after getting your first job abroad. This topic is really very crucial because it has affected a lot of people. I've had a lot of people talking about it, that once they get outside the country, they get into a dilemma, they lack the next moves, and they get even frustrated. That is not how things should be done. So here are the 7 moves that you have to take once you get your first job outside your country, I mean abroad. Move number 1, get out of debt. Real people, they pay their debt. What do I mean? I do understand most of the people, is not all, once you begin this process of relocating to work abroad, you will find yourself running out of funds. You'll find yourself running out of cash. And to that extent, some they go to the bank to access some loans. If you have a good bank statement, they will offer you a loan. And once you relocate, you will pay back their loan. Or even you can approach some people, you can approach a certain group, maybe you can approach your friend and ask them for the money once you get the job to pay them back. But unfortunately, we are being told that some other people, once they get the job, immediately they board that plane. They switch off their phone and change their numbers and refuse to pay back those loans of the people who loaned them when they were down, when they needed help. That is not a good move that you should make, because real men clear their debts. Is a matter of honor and respect. You have to clear those who owe you before you start making progress. So you have to make up your mind and find a strategy of how to clear those debts. Please don't start making projects, don't start making progress in your life and you have not cleared those you owe. That is not a right thing to do. Create, for example, you can sacrifice some 3 to 6 months. Immediately you get a job, just spend that time to clear those debts. And also, we have two types of debts. We have good debts and bad debts. Good debts, these are kind of debts that you take to invest. Anytime you get access to money, you borrow money to put into a business or investment, that is a good debt. However, there is a bad debt. A bad debt is a debt that you take to spend. Anytime you approach somebody to borrow money to spend, that is a bad debt, because at the end of the day, you have to pay that amount of money and you have to pay it back with interest. So that amount of money, it won't benefit you because you have to pay it back with interest. So guys, immediately you get a job, let's remove this psychological uncertainty into our mind that we can't survive without debts. You can survive without debts. So create a plan to move out of debt. I will repeat again. Good debts, they will always build you. Like taking a debt to finance a business or to invest, those debts, they will build you. But bad debts, they will drain you, they will shrink you, they will frustrate you, and they will make you desperate. Please don't put yourself into that situation. Be wise to avoid such kind of thing. Another point, and I know a lot of people are going to hate me on this, try to avoid debit cards and credit cards. I don't know if I'm the only person who gets challenged when I move around to the mall or somewhere having my debit cards. By the way, honestly speaking, it's really very challenging. Debit cards, it means to deduct. It deducts money from your bank account. While credit cards, these are bank overdraft. If you did business, if you did economics, you understand what I mean. This one is a temporary loan that the bank give you that later on they will deduct from your account once you get money. So anytime I have my debit card and I'm moving around the town, I will just find myself swapping because it's quite temptatious. Like you'll just find yourself each and every time swapping, or maybe you are purchasing something online. It's just easy to purchase anything. So most of the time, please keep away your debit cards. Leave them at home. Leave them just somewhere, and that one, it will help you to avoid unnecessary spending of money. Okay, so create a plan, 2 to 3 months, just pay back your debts, and also try to find a way to avoid any accumulation of debts around your life. Move number 2, save and invest. Let me steal for you a secret. The only way money multiplies, the only way money grows is through investments. Business is a transaction. Business, it brings money. The only thing that multiplies money is investments. And a lot of people, they don't understand this one. I will give you an instance. Business is a trade. You trade, you sell value and you get money. And once you get this money, you're going to put it somewhere to invest that amount of money. And that money will go outside there and bring other money. It becomes soldiers. It goes out there and bring you some other slaves. You make your money to become magnets. It goes out there and attract other money. A lot of people, they stop in the business level or in the salary level. You'll come to find like you've gotten the salary, you feel like there is no need to invest that amount of money. You put it into spending, you start spending because you're being persuaded that your job is permanent. Let me remind you, your job is not permanent. Something that you invest, that thing is yours, nobody will take it from you. That is what you can call permanent. Okay, so immediately you get your money, you get your earned income, put that money into investment. And don't save money for a long period of time. By the way, I'm talking for the people who are in Gulf, because we understand in Gulf, most people, they've come with a low income jobs, most of the people. And these low income jobs, it's really very difficult for you to save quite enough sum of money so that you can put into a business venture or you can invest that money. But there is no any small money anyway. It will just take you a lot of time, because we understand time is money. It will take you a lot of time for you to save enough money to do a business or to do something. So for you to get out of this matrix, or for you to be creative, is you have to save for a short period of time, because there are some things like inflation. Inflation do happen, and inflation, it can eat your money in the bank account. Most people who are in Gulf, you come to find like they've come with the low income jobs, and it's quite really very difficult for you to save enough amount of money to start a business venture or to invest that money. But a lot of people, they do a mistake. Immediately they get a job, they start constructing houses for their family, for their mothers, and of which is not bad. But you really need to be financial literate. And whatever I'm giving you is an advice. I'm not judging you, or I'm not trying to make you feel bad. No. What I will tell you, let's say for an example, you start building a house worth 1.5 million, okay, and you are earning something around 40,000. 40,000, let's say you try your level best to save, and you save 30,000 per month. 30,000, and you've started constructing a house that will cost you 1.5 million. So how many months do you think is going to take you for you to complete that house? Of which this house is a retirement house. This is not a rental house or something that it will bring back income. Uh, this one, I will say, house is a liability. Building your retirement house that immediately you've gotten a job, you're working, let's say, for example, in a low income job, and you spend that amount of money building a house, that is not a wise move that you should take. Please, ladies, listen to me. I'm telling you the fact, because the guy who's speaking to you is not a foolish. I've written a book that is called Minimalist Money. And also, I started my first business when I was 17 years old. I was the best in the business study class, and also in college I did economics. I understand what I'm saying. So guys, stop spending most of your earned income to build your retirement houses. Let's say your contract is lasting within 2 years. What can you do within 2 years? You can take that money, let's say you save for 6 months or you save for 1 year. You can take that money and put into farming. Let's say, for an example, you put into sugar plantation. You go, you find a land in, let's say, for example, Masai land, where the land is a little bit affordable. You hire the land, let's say, for a period of 2 years. You take that amount of money, you put in a sugar plantation or maize farming or onions, okay? Let's say, for example, sugar. How long does it take for sugar to mature? It takes quite 2 years, in between 2 years. So while you are still working under the contract, your sugar cane is still growing, is still germinating. So by the time your sugar is ready to be harvested, you find like also you have completed your contract. Now you find like 2 years has ended, you have your money, you're going for vacation, you go home, also the sugarcane has matured, it's ready for harvest. You sell that sugarcane, you add whatever small you have in your savings, and that amount of money, that's when you can use it to either start a business or to build that house that you wanted to build, because it will take you a short period of time for you to complete that house, instead of taking your hardly earned income to build a house. So guys, consider whatever I've told you and make it very seriously. And also, don't invest in something that you don't understand. For instance, I, Ibrahim, I will never invest in cryptocurrencies because I don't know how they work. I have a lot of my friends I studied with who they will approach me online and tell me this one is the one that will make you rich. They will tell you A, they will tell you B, they will tell you C. All that I always reply to them, I'm not a bad person. I just reply to them, okay, it's okay, but I'm not interested. Because once you invest in something that you don't understand, you've just signed a contract to lose your money. Because the people who are conned are the people who have big dreams but limited common sense. Once you have big dreams more than common sense, you will always be conned. Because a con man comes only to do you a favor, to teach you a lesson that you needed to learn. So guys, never invest in something that you don't understand. This one, it happened in 2024, last year, in between March, April, and May. I saw a lot of people in the company that I was working. I saw people who lost a lot of money. There was a guy who lost 200,000 Kenyan shillings, and it's because something came, they were being told to invest. There is an online venture that has come, and your money will multiply in the period of 3 months. And unfortunately, they lost their lifetime saving, and that is really not a good thing. So, guys, don't invest in something that you don't understand. Move number 3, build strong relationships and leverage. Once you move outside your country, ensure that you become open-minded to learn. Connect with people, join groups, join communities, and make sure you are learning. I came to find that you've come from your country, you've gotten abroad, let's say, for example, you are in Gulf, and you come to find some people, they are still hanging out with the same people they came with from the same village. So, like, you came over here, but you can't relate with other people from different socioeconomic background. You're still hanging out with the same person you came here with. I think that is not a good thing to do. You came here to learn. You came here to improve. So the easy way for you to improve and to be transformed is to interact with different people from different socioeconomic background. So guys, once you get a chance to interact with people, be an open-minded person, because I do understand you have a lot of stereotypes, you have a lot of assumptions into your mind. Learn on how to communicate with people, because communication is a skill and communication is key. Communicate with people, relate with people, and at the end of the day, you're going to learn and you're going to be transformed. Move number 4 is educate yourself about money. Money is a subject, and this subject is not taught in school, because if money was being taught in school, I think teachers could have been so rich to teach that class. But unfortunately, this subject is not taught in school, and this is the very prime time for you to spend at least even 10 minutes in your day, or even 20 minutes in your day, to learn something about money, because this one is going to help you a lot. You need to have financial literacy on how to handle your finances, on how to plan yourself, so that you can make constructive decisions that are going to help yourself financially. Because we are in a knowledge driven world, and financial literacy is not optional, it's survival. It's really fundamental. You have to learn and you have to teach yourself about financial literacy. Learn from people who are smarter than you. You can learn from the YouTube, you can learn from books, you can use any resource, but make sure you're getting knowledge. In all you're getting, make sure you're getting knowledge. Move number 5. Stop loaning friends and relatives money. This one is very crucial. Remove your emotions from money. We've lost quite honest friends that we never wanted to lose because we loaned them money. And unfortunately, they were not able to pay back that money. And what happened? They just ended up hating us. They just ended up blocking us because we were asking about our money that we loaned them. So guys, if they can't get money from the banks, who are you to loan them? You're not a bank. You're not an ATM. You are a person who is working double shifts. You are a person who is working 2 jobs, 3 jobs, so that you can save enough to change and to transform your life. Because you sacrificed your family, you've sacrificed your church, you've sacrificed your activities, you've sacrificed everything. Because I do understand, once you've left your country, you've made a very tough decision, because you're going to miss a lot of things. You have sacrificed a lot of things so that you can improve the standard of your life. So stop loaning money to friends. If they can't get loans from bank, they should not get loans from you, meaning they don't have a good track record of paying back their debts. Banks are there to offer loans, and they should get these loans from banks. Just be sincere. Let them call you names. Let them call you stingy. Never loan money to friends and relatives, only if you want to lose them. Because you will give them money, and next time they won't pay that money, and it will be a very hard drama that you cannot imagine or even think about. And also, stop giving out handouts. There are these things, there are these people who hey around, maybe the people you studied with, you still have that nostalgic feeling. You went to school together and you used to play football together, and they will approach you. Yes, they will ask you for handouts you can give for the first time. If they were your friends, you can give for the second time. But if it passes two times, stop giving handouts. I know the people who I give handouts. I give the people handouts, those who are loyal to me and is not under pressure. It's like I think myself logically and I give because I do believe in give. You give, then you get. The next move, number 6, earn more. Don't settle. A lot of people, once they get abroad, they feel they are in their comfort zone. They feel they have already arrived. You should not have such kind of mindset. Once you get over here, spend that time and start earning more. How do you earn more? You earn more through improving your skills, because everything in this world is all about leverage. What leverage are you bringing to the table? I've seen a lot of people who are complaining. They're complaining that their jobs, they have not increased their salaries, and yet you as a person, you've not improved your skills, because at the end of the day, you are being paid by the time you offer into that company, and also the skill, the problem that you're solving. If you need to earn more, please spend that time to improve your skills. Make sure like you're becoming skillable each and every time. Improve your skills, learn. You've gotten abroad, get into college, improve your skills, improve your knowledge, get into a tertiary institution, get some skills. I'm seeing a lot of people here, they're doing nursing, others they're doing barista, others they're doing something. Like, just find something to increase your leverage. It's truly very sad that there's some people who are still earning the same amount of money that they were earning 5 years ago, that they were earning 10 years ago. You came with the same job and you are in that job until right now. Please, this is the year to improve. Make up your mind that you're going to improve your skills, you're going to improve your value, and at the end of the day, you will improve in the amount of money that you're getting. Move number 7, don't gamble with your future. And this one I've seen it happening to most of the people who are not matured. There's some fraternity of people who come over here immediately after they finish high school and they have not experienced life. They don't know what life is. And immediately they get over here, they start living as if tomorrow doesn't exist. Please, know what brought you over here. You are here by time and seasons, and immediately you should do what brought you here. Don't gamble your money, because once you gamble your money, the chances of losing your money is so high than the chances of getting it back. So guys, thank you for watching till the end, and if this video has given you value, give it a thumbs up and consider sharing with your friends. It's all love. I love you guys. Inshallah.